I've been a serial entrepreneur as long as I can remember. I was probably about 12 years old, and we were building a barn. And I remember my dad putting me in charge of the crew. So that was kind of the first experience, like leading people who were my brothers and building something and figuring out problems and bringing it to life was a lot of fun. And I was pretty young when I started that and sort of parlayed that experience into a small business that I started when I was probably 13 or 14. I was involved in the forging business with my dad for a number of years and had an opportunity to transition ownership there. So I bought out his equity in the company about 3.5 years ago and took over ownership and the role as the CEO.
Before Andy took it over, there was not a very clear vision as to what our objectives were as a company. It was kind of a different type of environment working for kind of two bosses. There was not great communication between the two. There was a lot of trying to keep two people happy at the same time, and it was a little unclear as to what our overall objective was.
I came to the conclusion that the company really had a profit before people mentality. And I believed that we needed to do things differently. I believed that if we could put people first, if we could put the health of our team first and prioritize that, then the profit would be a byproduct. I began reading ferociously to learn the things that I didn't know, and read the EntreLeadership book and discovered EntreLeadership Master Series. And so I bought tickets that summer to go in November because I knew that if I could go and learn things like crazy, I could carry those back and make applications in the company that I believed would make a big difference. When I got back, I immediately began planning kind of an end-of-the-year strategic offsite that gave us an opportunity to connect as a leadership team in a way that we really hadn't before. And I kind of laid out this grand vision or desired future for where we wanted to go using the desired future dashboard inside of Elite. And it was a great opportunity for them to hear that directly from me in a quiet space that was out of the busyness of the operation and get buy-in and unity around that desired future. And it was amazing. And I think that was probably one of the most fundamental or important building blocks that we were able to establish early on in building unity from the ground floor. And I couldn't have done that without Elite. I don't think it was a sudden 100% change overnight, but it was a significant push on a flywheel in developing a healthy team. A team that was together.
The all-hands meeting, once we started doing those, were very awkward at first. Forcing the hand to do that and then trying to grow that as a company culture was a kind of a 180-degree turn from what we used to be. I can tell it's brought everybody together to feel like we're all one team. Has been really good.
Putting people first and profit second has been incredible. I never would have believed that we would be where we are today when I first bought the company 3.5 years ago. But I believed in the health of our team. I believe that that should be a priority, should be first. Life can be chaos, absolutely chaotic. But I have grown exponentially outside of business just in my ability to have my life under control a little bit. Because it's one thing to be able to be disciplined and to apply new things here for the benefit of my team and my customers and the vision of this place. But if my kids and my wife, my family can't be a part of that desired future, then what is it all for? And I think the beautiful thing about the strengths that I've been able to gain and build over time from EntreLeadership Elite is that it's not just the business that wins. My kids win because of that. My marriage wins because of that. And I'm very thankful for that.